As your blockchain consultant, I'm pleased to help the firm navigate the new landscape emerging from the interplay of a basket of transformative technologies, including enterprise blockchain and cryptocurrencies. Together, we'll develop a new investment thesis to guide the practice going forward. This presentation will last less than 10 minutes. The slides are self-explanatory and contain links to companies and projects we will be discussing in the weeks to come. So, today's presentation is the beginning of our journey together. Let's get started. The competitive landscape is rapidly changing. There are new participants, new products and services, new combinations of technologies. There are legacy players and disruptors. There is a range of quality in projects, from scams to the sublime. Learning to tell the difference is our first priority. Virtually every major financial and technology firm on Earth is doing something in blockchain, whether developing prototypes, proofs of concept, supporting accelerators, incubators, or labs, starting and joining associations, hiring consultants. Everybody is doing something. Beyond what is being done by the large financial players, there is an unending stream of potential use cases, from digital identity to secure healthcare systems, to all forms of decentralized and peer-to-peer payment and finance, to crowdfunding platforms. Anything that is valuable and needs to be tracked in a way that protects all participants can be impacted with blockchain. The multi-chain protocol is just one example of how a blockchain framework, in this case Bitcoin 2.0, can be configured to serve a variety of purposes. It is being used in permissioned blockchains for tracking aid projects in the developing world, documenting the return of $7 billion in unused pharmaceuticals, protecting the privacy of millions of health records in India, and collateralizing livestock in Africa and South America, for just a few examples. There are also emerging public sector applications. One jurisdiction in Louisiana in the United States is working on a tokenized platform to bring technology finance firms together with software talent and use cases. Its networked collaborative DevOps environment is a sort of tokenized Tinder for talent. We have an opportunity to internally develop and onboard knowledge into the firm to inform our emerging investment thesis. We'll take advantage of key websites, research subscriptions, conferences, workshops, and seminars as we begin to engage in the space. We'll analyze players and deal flows, formulating a process we can complete in 4 to 6 months. We'll actively engage in some safe, targeted ways, learning about the participants in the various ecosystems. We'll analyze deal flows and begin systematically integrating blockchain news and research into our daily workflows. We'll take a look at the regulatory landscape and the conflicts between the SEC, CFTC, IRS, and FinCEN. We'll also explore the somewhat cyclical relationship between regulatory statements, the news cycle, and market activity. We'll analyze the varying market positions of legacy firms in relationship to disruptors. The market tension is happening in financial services as well as other industry segments like healthcare, transportation, energy, and life sciences. Market conditions will influence whether firms seek direct competition or more cooperative ways of addressing these opportunities. Our biggest challenge is keeping up with the pace of change. Accordingly, increasing the pace of learning within the firm will be a real challenge. One major factor will be decisions around the mix of internal and external personnel. Changes to the company's culture and legacy investment thesis will require clear and unambiguous communication sustained over time. The firm has already decided it needs to adapt to these changing circumstances. All that is left is the sustained and focused effort needed to be successful. Threading the needle with a new investment thesis requires both preserving the values and philosophy of the firm while providing tools to address new market realities that inherently challenge those values and philosophy. That's why we're going to take the time and invest the energy necessary to ensure the updated investment thesis is case study driven, an extension of the firm's long-term commitment to solid research and the best interests of our clients. Our initial dive into these market segments and use cases starts with a toe in the water. We'll look at use cases, assess some engagement opportunities, do a preliminary analysis of players and deal flow together, and schedule some learning time. We'll have a detailed work plan with milestones in 2 to 3 weeks, and we'll be through the tunnel and out the other side in 4 to 6 months. At that point, the firm will be well positioned for whatever direction it has chosen for itself. For now, I urge everyone to take some time with these slides, follow the links, and start the process of thinking about what these sample use cases mean to the larger question of where things are going. I'm available anytime for questions or discussion, whether on a group call, one-on-one, email, messenger, or text. I'll be in touch soon to schedule our first group work session. Good luck to us all for great success in our joint endeavor. Ladies and gentlemen, the future awaits. Thank you.